You are listening to the Sound Alliance broadcasting from the Loyola University campus on 88.7 FM. This is Crucial Rhythms with DJ System 4 and Epic One.
Made him wanna draw an X across his last name. Dig inside himself and make a change. The turning point from which things could never be the same. I'm talking liberation. It seems no matter how far you make it, somebody's out to sabotage what you hold sacred. It doesn't mean as much to them as it means to you. They only do it cause it's the cool thing to do. But they don't understand the things you do. They don't understand what it means to you to see your dreams come true. They wasn't up late night losing sleep with you. They wasn't practicing the same routine all week as you. They didn't have to earn respect in the same scene as you. On tour wearing the same thing for a week or two. At first them chicks didn't wanna speak to you, but now they trying to get backstage to sneak a peek at you. I try to tell myself, don't let it define you. Don't let the limelight you're standing in blind you. Don't internalize it, don't let it get inside you. Appreciate the love you get, but don't let it guide you. Don't let those other people make your life a mess. Way too many artists build their self-esteem around the press. Cause when the press loves you and the people don't respond, you feel like the fans owe you something and you're getting robbed. My man Low said it's best to do it for the people, cause there's no hidden agendas when they speak to you. But think about what MCs do. They say things to you because they want things from you. Now right or wrong, I gotta think about what I say, cause people overanalyze my words because I got a name. Like my opinion means more because I got some fame. But in God's eyes, we're all the same. I'm liberated.
People in this country
now that we're getting somewhere, you know we got to give back. For the youth is the future, no doubt that's right and exact. Squeeze the juice out of all the suckers with power and pour some back out, so as to water the flowers. This world is ours. That's why the demons are leery, it's our inheritance. This is my Robin Hood theory. My mental's presidential, from the wild ghetto districts to the plush residential. Essential will be the message that I send you. I'm meant to elevate at every venue. Pops told me to pursue what is true and nothing other. And nowadays I pave the way for troops of my young brothers. Necessary by all means, sorta like Malcolm. Before it's too late, I create the best outcome. So I take this opportunity, yes, to ruin the devilish forces f***ing up my black community. And we ain't doing no more interviews till we get paid out the frame. Like motherfucking Donahue, we're taking over radio and whack media, cause systematically they're getting greedier and greedier. Conquering turfs with my ill organization, taking out the man while we scan the information. You wanna rhyme, you best to wait, son. You can't even come near if you ain't got our share. You front on us this year, consider yourself blown out of here. Yeah, by my Robin Hood theory. Squeeze the juice out of all the suckers with power and pour some back out, so as to water the flowers. This world is ours. That's why the demons are leery, it's our inheritance. This is my Robin Hood.
I scribbled all out of line when I drew up a self-portrait. Ran all out of space and found me in another orbit. More importantly though, he wasn't late for the interview. Kissed the interviewer's hand, we weren't properly introduced. They danced through topics while skimming the truth. Skinny dipping in each other's optical visions new. She threw the magazine cause she said she knew the editor. Chief rocker, not a competitor or a beatboxer. Honored enough, she Peter Bradley with us, with her Drew Blake's tuck, cause she knew it was up. I just drew blanks, blushed all the way to the bank. Cash a few bucks, got grub, put on my tank. I think she probably think I'm dope preternatural. Said I smoke with the judge, tried to feed her them apples. Classical, I listen to jazz soul, R&B, rhythm and blues, funk grooves, hard to fish you. Deep in thoughts, I walk the streets, man. Contaminated speech be killing and beat this. Watch one prefix, restrict the remix. Reach quick, ish, constipate release dates. RSDL, dual layer edition. As soon as the scene breaks, I sneak in the chicken, get him Hamilton James shot. Couldn't handle grim, had to grin. Nikon flashed again. Right on, yo, this planet is hilarious, right? Mom psych wrong, look like you drop bombs on the serious. No, you need a series, experience, folks. No inquiries, though, you should already know. Hold the press, you got me long as I'm holding her dress. When she move, I move, and it's just that fresh.
And hesitating to make a rap record that had the pace of a slow song, quiet storm, chilling while the fire is warm. You and your girl with this record on your radio or stereo. I don't know, I love you so is what you'll be saying while this record's playing. You're reminiscing and kissing your girl. Relax, lay back, unwind, because now it's time to chill.
She used to whip me with a strap when I was bad. Leg me across her lap. She used to whip me with a strap when I was bad.
Picture me, snotty nose, sitting on my arm, slap the kid like 5 or 6. Shit, I will curse back. I got it from the older folks, sitting in the living room. Everybody had cups, stylistic song boom. And then came down, mag lighting all the reefer up. Baby caught in contact, I'm trying to tie my sneaker up, but missing all the loops, strings going in the wrong hole. It feels like I'm wobbling. Look at all these afros. Soon as I thought I was good, the joke's on me. Heard a voice, get in the room, I get angry. Stop my feet, catch a tantrum. Head up here, if mama shake me real hard, then get the big gap. That's called the belt. Help me as I yelled. I'm in the room like with mad whelps, ragged out, bad belt. Yes, her presence was felt. Then get my black ass in the bed. It's time to crash out, pass out.
She used to whip me with a strap when I was bad.
Hey yo, Sharif, go to store. Whoever got the kilos got the candy, I need man. Some raisins in the fresh box of baggies. The ones with the turning up. You never catch the kid going hand in hand. Son, turn that water down a little bit. Slow bit. Once you got the funds, you got the panties, man. A Dutch and a cranberry stamp. Throughout I-95, I'm the handyman. Bricks, tour caps, powder, cooked up crack. Phones is tapped over Franklin stacks. Kingpins putting bullpins. Old kid next get paro. Break out of town when the Jakes take down the Pharaoh. Reason he was moving that Peruvian white. Blowing coolies in the hoopty, slamming cuties and ice. Big heavy pots over hot stoves. Mayonnaise jars and water with rocks in them. Got my whole project out of order. Kilo is 1,000 grams. Beige, gold, brown, dirty, fluffy tin. Extract oil come from Cuban plants. The chemists is brolic, Pyrex scholars. Professors at war. Overall, killing parties for $1 million.
All around the world today, the kilo is the measure.
Whoever got the kilos got the candy, man.
Kilo is 1,000 grams. Easy to remember.
You never catch the kid going hand in hand.
Crucial Rhythms, 88.7 FM. The time is 10:20. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW.org. We're broadcasting from the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. The number to call, 773-508-9589 to get acknowledgement with us. To the right, we have DJ System 4.
What up, Chicago?
We're going to run down the anniversary so you know what's happening. Yo, DJ System 4, as you can tell, I hit up some Jazzy Jeff. When's the last time I played some Fresh Prince, man? I don't think in like a year.
I don't know if I was alive when you was playing.
So let's explain why. Let's run these anniversaries down, because today is an anniversary show. We're
going to start out with Monday. Monday, March 25th, 11 years ago, Guilty Simpson released his debut album, self-titled. Also, March 25th, 21 years ago, Biggie released Life After Death album. Rest in peace, Tuesday. Now we're on to Tuesday, March 26th. Rest in peace, Eazy-E. He passed away March 26, 1995. Also, happy birthday to Fat Lip from The Pharcyde. Was born March 26, 1969. Also on March 26, 17 years ago today, Nonfiction released The Future Is Now, and we'll probably have a cut from that coming up. March 26th, 23 years ago, Cellar Dwellers released their debut album, Realms in Reality.
Got some of that lined up.
March 26, 22 years ago, Busta Rhymes released The Coming album.
Got some of that lined up as well.
Next Wednesday, 29 years ago Wednesday, Public Enemy member Professor Griff released his solo debut, Pawns in the Game, under Luke Records and Atlantic Records. 8 years ago, Wednesday, March 27th, former Boogie Down Productions frontman KRS-One released his fourth album, Sneak Attack, under E1 Music. Want to wish a happy birthday to Freddie Fox, aka Bumpy Knuckles, was born March 27th, 1969.
Got some of that lined up too.
18 years ago this week, Wednesday, March 27th, Luna's member Regime General released his second album, Thug Lord, The New Testament, under Rap-A-Lot Records and Virgin Records. Everlast, March 27th, 29 years ago this week, released his solo debut, Forever Everlasting, under Warner Brothers Records. 29 years ago this week, Wednesday, Flavor Flav released 911's A Joke as the third single off Public Enemy's third album, Fear of a Black Planet, under Def Jam and Columbia Records. 7 years ago this week, Wednesday, March 27th, Black Alicious MC Gifted Gab released his third album, The Next Logical Progression. Also this week, March 27th, 1984, Run DMC released their debut album, Run DMC. 7 years ago this week, Wednesday, Bumpy Knuckles released his sixth album, Collection. 12 years ago this week, Wednesday, March 27th, the Dog Pound released its fifth album, under Gangsta Advisory Recordings and E1 Music. 12 years ago this week, Wednesday, March 27th, Def Squad member Redman released his sixth album, Redman Gone Wild. The album under his own label, Gila House Records, in conjunction with Def Jam. 12 years ago this week, Wednesday, March 27th, the late Mobb Deep member Prodigy released his second album, Return of the Mech, under E1 Music. On to Thursday, 24 years ago this week, Thursday, Big L dropped his debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous.
Got some of that lined up too.
13 years ago this week, Thursday, March 28th, Wu-Tang Clan member Ghostface Killah released his fifth album, Fishkill, hence the song Kilo and Whip You With a Strap, two great singles off that album. 24 years ago this week, Thursday, March 28th, Liquid Crew leader King TLA released his fourth album, For Life, under MCA Records. 20 years ago this week, Thursday, March 28th, the Lost Boys member Freaky Ta was murdered at the age of 27. That was 20 years ago this past Thursday. 19 years ago Thursday, former Soulquarians member Common released his fourth album, Like Water for Chocolate, under MCA Records. Thursday, this past March 28th, want to wish a happy birthday to Mr. Cheeks, from the MC from the Lost Boys. He turned 48 this week. 2 years ago, Thursday, Regime member Tech 9 released PTSD Warrior Build as a standalone single under his own label, Strange Music, in conjunction with RBC Records and In-Groove Records. 19 years ago this week, Thursday, March 28th, Dragon released his debut album, Opposite of H2O, under Rough Riders and Interscope Records. 24 years ago this week, Thursday, March 28th, former Kangol crew member Dana Dane released his third and final album, Rolling with Dana Dane, under Maverick Records and Warner Records. Thursday, March 28th, this past week, want to wish a big happy birthday to Salt from Salt and Pepper. She turned 53 this week. Also, Old Dirty Bastard released his debut album, Return of the 36 Changers, March 28th, 1995, on to Friday. Friday, 8 years ago this week, Friday, March 29th, the Click member E40 released his 12th album, Revenue Retrieving, Overtime Shift, and Graveyard Shift, under Heavy on the Grind Entertainment, EMI Records. 14 years ago this week, Friday, March 29th, former DJ Jazzy Jeff And Fresh Prince MC Will Smith released his 4th to-date album, Lost and Found, under Interscope Records. 14 years ago this week, Friday, Edan released his 2nd and final album, Beauty and the Beat. 14 years ago this week, Friday, March 29th, State Property leader Beanie Siegel released his 3rd album, The Beat Is Comin', under Rockefeller Records and Def Jam. 14 years ago this week, Friday, March 29th, Ghetto Boy member Bushwick Bill released his 5th album, Cut a Mix. A year ago Friday, Locks member Styles P released his debut EP, Nickelbag, under D-Block Records. And on to Saturday, or one last fact from Friday, 14 years ago Friday, Greenhouse member Blueprint released his 3rd album, 1988, under Rhymesayers Records.
That was March 29th?
March 29th. And on March 30th, Saturday, Lunas released their 5th album, No Pressure, and that was a year ago. A year ago also, Wu-Tang member U-God released his 5th album, Venom, under Baby Grand Records. A year ago, March 30th, Czarface, aka Esoteric, and MF Doom released their collabo album, Czarface Meets Metalface, under Urban Icon Records. On this day, on this past Saturday in 1993, LL Cool J released his 5th album, 14 Shots to Dome. This album went certified gold.
March 30th.
Onyx released their debut album, March 30th, 1993. You guys know what it is.
Their debut album.
9 years ago this week, March 30th, Army of the Pharaohs released their 3rd album, The Unholy Terror, under Enemy Soil and Baby Grand Records. Brendan Whitney, better known as Alias, passed away March 30th. Rest in peace. March 30th, 2018. That was a year ago. Happy birthday this past Saturday to the MC known as MC Hammer. All the baggy pants and the dancing.
Yep.
Sunday, today, 2 years ago today, Army of the Pharaohs member King Magnetic really released his 2nd album, Everything Happens for a Reason, under his own label, King Mag Music. 2 years ago today, Homeboy Sandman released his 7th album, Veins, under Stone's Throw Records. 2 years ago today, Camp Lo member Geechee Suede released his 2nd album, Fishnet and Skyscrapers. 3 years ago today, Sunday, Jay Zone released his 11th album, Fish and Grits. 4 years ago today, Ludacris released his 9th album, Ludiversal, under his own label, Disturbing the Peace Records, in conjunction with Def Jam. 4 years ago today, J Live released his 7th album, his own cell phone.
March 31st.
6 years ago today, Sunday, Sons of Man member Hellraiser released his 7th album, Living After Death. And 10 years ago today, UJK released their 6th and final album, UJK for Life, under Jive Records. 10 years ago today, Sunday, Jedi Mind Tricks producer Stoop released his only solo effort, The Catalog, under Baby Grand Records. 21 years ago today, Boot Clank subgroup Smith & Wesson released their 2nd album, The Rude Awakening. 21 years ago...
Smith & Wesson, one of our past guests too, so crucialrhythms.com for all the past episodes.
21 years ago today, Dog Pound member Daz Dillinger released his solo debut under Retaliation. His debut, Retaliation, Revenge, and Get Back, under Death Row Records and Priority Records. Also, 21 years ago today, Sunday, Gangstar released their 5th album, Moment of Truth, under Virgin Records.
I'll definitely be playing some of that stuff.
27 years ago today, Body Count released their self-titled debut under Warner Brother Records. And also 27 years ago, Gangstar released Take It Personal as the second single off their 3rd album, Daily Operation. Also want to wish a big happy birthday to J-Rock, 1/4 of Black Hippie. Happy 34th. That's the Sunday. Oh, and not to be rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. We just learned that he passed away before the show.
All right. Thank you for the news, and let's get back to the mix. We mentioned Eazy-E, right?
Eazy-E.
Yeah, it was. He also
passed away March 26, 1995.
So this is why I'm playing some Eazy-E. Let's get back in the mix. Now you understand why I'm playing what I'm playing. Thank you, DJ System 4. Let's get back in the mix. Crucial Rhythms every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight.
Stay tuned.
you on Dre Day. But Dre Day only meant Easy's payday. All of a sudden, Dr. Dre is the G thing. But on this old album covers, he was a she thing. So sucker please, don't step to these real Compton City G's.
It's a new rapper, claiming to be dapper than the Dre stuff. Tougher than a girl, but betrayed him on the gangsta. Ain't broke a line with your life. And every time you rap, you yap about the gun tonight. Just take a good look at the brother and your couch. Just the fact that the master is something just a night.
By false or crooked cops, Glocks raised. Lucky my son raising optimism. It only takes one shot to take what we got, the gift of life, and make your body start to stiffen. It's a shame that we each gotta lose loved ones before we see tomorrow's not given. As sure as the sun shines, I'll go for mine. So when I die, at least I'll know that I died living. Tim Thomas ran from two cops out to get him into a dark alley. The two shots hit him. Another inner city killing, nobody witnessed, swept under the rug as official police business. I seen his moms on television pleading and crying, telling cops to stop killing and calm down the youth that choose not to listen. One life, one love, but all we got is vengeance. Now they're on a burn down the Sin City mission, looking for the pigs that lick shots and got missing. You know it's chaos even if you don't hear it, cause the air smells like gun smoke and team spirit. Wherever it's going down, I wanna be near it. When 1,000 stand as one, you start to feel fearless, enough to walk across hot cold no matter how hot. Blink another window, maybe throw another rock. Maybe so, maybe not. Maybe I'll be the next black man to get shot. Maybe so, maybe not. Maybe I'll be the next black man to get shot.
Feeling downtrodden, fresh kid turned rotten. I can't believe how naive that I've gotten. Over the years, seems like I'm getting dumber. Reminiscing to a time when I was younger with a hunger, full of dreams, determination, self-esteem. But now it seems they hesitate to be on my team. You know the routine. When you win and they grinning, all up in your face like they was with you from the beginning. But on the flip side, when you watch them like a riptide, fools climb by, you slipped and let it slide. Beside the fact, my voice is whack. Clowns is running around, talking about a smoke crack. Ain't got no homies that got my back. Yeah, I'm a brother, but sometimes I don't feel black. My girl is white, my game ain't tight. Niggas who ain't seen me in a while be like, dude, you alright? Who am I kid? Who am I fool? And they be like, what's up, fat lip? And I say, cool. Who am I kid? Who am I fool? And they be like, what's up, fat lip? And I say, cool.
The same, no matter time, no place. They don't understand that us kids are gonna make some mistakes. So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand.
Had the time of his life, a capitalist with a communist wife. Started a fight and did the cash for God, did the Christ. hardly the type to give garbage advice. He was larger than life. He penetrate the roof with your car with a spike. Trained by insane ex-marine, CIA, trade, a renegade, assassin, androids. Half deployed pilot in black helicopter choppers over Bosnia. Sipping so much coke, nose is fucked up. Let a lot for all y'all bystander bag of that jeans to hide your banger-bang. The thug up for gout. Hang with bashing your face, gag gangs, the governments. These other kids is like the drunk it's up to hundred. It's just your party, they pride rate. Plus the hook of lies great. Snip another line to get your mind straight. Pull out the 9 and start shooting people. Money ain't the root of evil. It'd be much more than that. America taught me how to kidnap and torture cats. Exit the Stargate. Initial perception quickens my heart rate. This dark place, planet Earth, orbits one star. Come from afar, far away. State of mind, open up your third eye. Black helicopters in the sky. Exit the Stargate. Initial perception quickens my heart rate. This dark place, planet Earth, orbits one star. Come from afar, far away. State of mind, open up your third eye. Black helicopters in the sky.
I need G's so I can jet easier. My crib's tapped, I suspect ether. That's why I'm out of touch with the media. Undercovers like Pete Seeger. I couldn't tell neither. Watching the projects with a van of speakers. Peeping how my kids rest, banging my whiz for hours. Surveillance tape in the City Kings Plaza, even got us after hours. Drug parties, golden showers on the porch. Isha, work for the FBI, so anytime I might whisper. My scary team be like barely clean, rocking Israeli jeans. That's why I'm mostly heard and rarely seen. Realization soaked in urgency. Can't escape history's pen, I'll be the worst of me. Worst of me.
Exit the Stargate. Initial perception quickens my heart rate. Dark place, planet Earth, orbits one star. Come from afar, far away. State of mind, open up your third eye. Black helicopters in the sky. In the sky, in the sky.
Yeah, I kicked a little ass, but that was a blast from the past, motherfucker. Yeah, I kicked a little ass, but that was a blast from the past, motherfucker. Woke up quick at about noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get before the day begins, before my mother starts about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young at the pad throwing up. Ran in the house and grabbed my clip with the on the side of my hip. Yelled outside and pointed my just as I thought the fools kept stepping. Jumped in the foe, hit the juice on my ride. I got front and back and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. Up in New by NWA. It was gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my old, it went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the, slapping up. Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that GTA.
It's the big L, that kid who got much props for killing corrupts. I threw me over the buck shots, so don't step to this, cause I got a live crew. You might be kinda big, but they make coffee show size too. I was taught wise, I'm known to extort guys. This ain't Cali, it's Harlem and Marie New York wise. No one can match me, tax me, or wax me. If you want me to write you some raps, G, just ask me. Cause on the shelf is where your LP code stood. Because it was no good, that this shit even go good. I'm not the type to take stumps out, I just get guts out. Getting enough out and bring off the out. Me being a virgin, that's idiotic. Cause if Big L got the AIDS, every cutie in the city got it. Once in the about to stick me for 6 G's, and I put more holes in his ass to twist cheese. Ducks better scat when they got no good black. Oh, I'm a happy family dressed in all black. Ducks better scat when they got no good black. Oh, I'm a happy family dressed in all black.
Yo, they got me handcuffed. I'm down in central booking. Things are effed up the way my future's looking. But I'm too fly, I'ma change this scenario. Make some power moves and tighten up my bankroll. Chumps are leery though, they see me as a threat. I'm like the Black Dutch Schultz when you get me upset. 5-0 makes me wanna flip, Larry Davis style. Got a brother depressed while he's awaiting trial. It's okay though, cause from gray skies come blue. Through darkness comes light, and I'll be known as the guru. And this I certify, we all should be alerted by the traps within the system. Our youth is getting murdered by the DA says they got me on a felony. I'm trying to live my life, so what the F is you telling me? The streets are war, that's what brothers carry weapons for. And I take the weight as I did before. The next thing you know, they got me on the radio. A rapper arrested, suckers showing me on video. Of course I know that I'm a role model, but yo, this rap life is real life, sometimes it's full throttle. Right now I gotta think about me. F the industry, you gets no love, except those who support me. What's the story? What happened when I went to LA? Mixing it up, known out there I got family. Nothing happened, mind your business, yo, step. You know we connect, JFK to LAX. They wanna lock us all up and throw away the key. Don't wanna see us come up, don't wanna see us making G's. Long as we know this is the key to our destruction, let's make moves, no discussion.
Take time to rewind and just remember the party time starts at 9 and doesn't end until the sun shines. Every time we surface overwork this purchase, the simple fact they can never hurt this. More alive this summer, we get dumber, banging beats out your Hummer or your Forerunner. Party time is when what? Get belt back in your belt, racing whips down the Franklin D. Roosevelt. Son, no stress at the door. We get blessed with the ability to finesse the all access. VIP passes, all different classes. Bang! Look around, son, take off your glasses. The DJ announced, we in the house, you freaking it out. Wild to the point where everybody pass out.
Well, we're the freaks of the industry. My man Money B, the freaks of the industry. And when you see us backstage, be prepared to G.
Well, they say that birds do it, bees do it. Time to freak, Money B gets to it. Not a heavyweight, but I go 12 rounds with a jab and a stick. I'm going lick for lick, so give me the helmet, I'll be the stunt man. Just relax, and I won't front like Anita. I'm giving you the best that I got, and I'll be taking it slow. Never missing a spot, yes. Caressing your back with chest to chest, she kissing on my freckles. I nibble around your ears before I suck upon your neck. Oh, Money B. Yeah, that's what you'll be screaming and creaming. But it's not a wet dream, it's the real, the freaky dog, Doc Nasty. Never letting the kitty cat get past me without picking it up, petting, teasing it, taking it on home and pleasing it.
Cause we're the freaks of the industry. Use a freak, Money B. The freaks of the industry. And when you see us backstage, be prepared to G. Say that, say that.
Doreen, you ready to go get this money?
Leave that boy.
This is a stick up. Everybody get face down. Ring gag their mouth so they can't make a sound. Tie 'em up for the fact we gotta do this fast. I got my hand on my gas and I'm tempted to blast. My name is Easy, but I go the hard way out. This ain't personal, but now I'm about to commit a crime and go through it. You know what? No need for shaking, because I'm used to it. Take out the security guard with a slap in my hand. Yeah, he's wearing a badge, but he's a real old man. Pop the punk in the head and take his gun, so me and the sucker can go one-on-one. Cover the lens on the TV screen, so me and my gang just can't be seen. Lock the doors and throw away the keys. Close the blinds so nobody else can see. And smile, you know, cause I'm controlling every bit, and no stupid knucklehead's gonna stop the hit. Wardrobe, some lows, and a ruthless shirt. That means I'm ready to work and rush some food to the dirt. So
nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt.
From the land. In the lost land, I light lanterns to explore the corridors and use portals to emerge to the surface floors. Stay back, lyrics is unhealthy like plaque. I bob and weave on the track like a rock of blacks. Born insane, psychotic berserk, exploring new worlds and territories like Captain Kirk. As I travel and discover like the Frenchman, France de Leonce. Underground, let's have a seance. Here's my eerie theory or thesis. You're begging for forgiveness like the thieves next to Jesus. When I meditate, I can obliviate the state. I'll beat off your skin and dance to your pulse rate. Movements of my hand as I call 10 commandments. I darken your world like tents. You can't understand, I'm not from this land, I'm from the lost. So bring the Holocaust. Dark clouds fall when I raise my staff in the air. Lightning strikes my structure and I disappear. I leap the portals, I'm immortal like Dracula. I'm spectacular, I'm the spellcaster. I move objects by the use of telekinetics. When I dianetic rhymes and season great. My ill skills be mystical. A relic from which wizards fought over orbs of magical crystal. In my basement, humans are used for experiment like rats. I inject raps in the brain splats. I jump from body to body like quantum league. When I speak, I rip cheeks in the mouth bleeds. Gusting wings, report roofs when they scream. The chemical in my bloodstream make my blood green. Blood hits the screen in the video, my mind's off. Gone from the land of the lost.
From the land of the lost. From the land of the lost. From the land of the lost. From the land.
Alchemist. That cut it, then ish.
Big twin, I see you.
I'm dirty. That begin peas dug enough to rep QB from Long Island. Hempstead, you can dug their way to the top, man. As a young gun, I was like, they can't stop me. Now I'm all grown, obviously they ain't stop me. Try my hand at drug, that ish wasn't for me. Compared to these royalties, this shit is like chicken feed. Some chose ballin', music was my calling. As long as it sound gutter, you hear me all on it. But most make in a year, I get off one song, and that shit is not fair to you. But y'all, man, I'm still coming up on that rough side, that tough side. Nothing was handed to me, I had to go for mine. This is hard earned, you stumble on and shine. We built this from the dirt, copy off of mine. Once again, it's your homie that dug rhymes and kill beats. Cause he in this burnt, they running out of lines.
Nah, nigga ask me for this shit, but again, don't come up to me and
fully loaded 2-5. One extra bullet on the side.
What I got in my pocket. Really want this? Do you really want this? I got something for you, man. Come here. Check it out.
Fully loaded 2-5 with one extra bullet on the side.
Yeah.
Then begin bug enough to bring my gun with that's wild, and it's too much cops dead. Chill P, you wildin'. I've been through too much to start calming. Down now, seen too much to start falling. Off of my gun game, in the street retarded. Won't catch me bucket naked without my pistola. Like Adam in the garden, his beasts out in the field. And apples ain't issue, you starving. Time for me to run amok pardon. I'm overly aggressive with life. Too soft, man, I'm doing what I does best. You try to block me and get knocked down. Try to stand where I rock, please. Don't force me to pop these shots in your frame. Give you blood clots in the brain. And that's not supposed to bleed. How you gon' pull through with them holes in your beam? It's not gon' make it. Fully loaded 2-5. One extra bullet on the side.
Oh, you hear me, King?
It's like serpents out there. Serpents will bite.
They outside, and then they roll back into their holes. They slither in the streets of Brooklyn, New York. Slither in the streets of Manhattan, in the streets of Queens, the streets of the Bronx, the streets of Staten Island. Wherever you see them, they slither. Whoever. Yo. Check it out. Yo. It broke me up when they pat me on my shoulder. Said stay strong cause his life is now over. I flash back to the heathens that he rolled with. They shot him up and now nobody knows shit. My peers, little ears. He came up to me with an eye full of tears. Last night we shoot dice and get night. The kid rolled us and played us for our merchandise. We were in the hallway all day. Me, Steve, and Lil Ray. Probably at first they tried to rob me. Back me in the lobby, pull out the shotty. Then fragile body. My first impression, he returned from a party. He was just stagger, smelling like Bacardi. The dragon, bragging how he was mad hotties. Pressed on the elevator button, and all of a sudden he licked off about a dozen slugs from the cannon that ripped through my cousin. And no one was standing when the lick started busting. Blood started to flood the floors by the elevator door. That's the last thing that I saw. Damn, we plan to make grands and buy a home.
Brothers in the house for 1994, boy. It's like that, it's how we come, huh? Hey yo, it's like that, hey yo, it's like that. We got a him, now you never get the mic back. Hey yo, it's like that, hey yo, it's like that. We got a him, now you never get the mic back. Hey, that's the way, I like it. You flip like the sharp turn in the sidekick. When I kick the cursive, nerves pop, my mental stays hot like a rock. Tongue chops you down, sharp like a cleaver. I got you dancing for money like Gator from Jungle Fever. MCs be screaming on the mic and be a break. And take that drama for Ricky Lake. I figure about 10 men have gotten fried. I got you screaming, damn, damn, damn. Like JJ's mom when the tops died. In the truck crash, I slash and have it in triple like hash. Your LSD, let us be what we wanna. Back in the days, they used to sweat that shit Bologna. And Doma, my realm the illest, words stillest. Time to let my rhyme blow like Willis. Jackson's afro, different strokes for different folks. Hey. I saw folks like Walkie, Pig, peace to my nigga, L-O-R-D, Dick, E-R, C-Far, so yeehaw, like Shane, see the flame from my gun, make my DMC and run. Fantastic. I'm about to set it. Give me the rock and I'ma net it. Dice, I'ma bet it. Automatics, I wet it. Animals, I pet it. And when I see some skins, I'ma get it. So why you wanna flex? Then you'll have a tech. Talk to your neck, shit, chill. Finish your bets. Never did a bit in the state pen. Even though I'm many men with the Glock. What's the deal? It's mad real on this end. Recognize or realize, kid don't fantasize nor jest. My house penetrates a vet, and God bless anyone that I put to rest like PMS. I leave a big mess when I'm illin'. Be spillin' from the air you shot, drillin'. For my raps and tracks, I get enough thanks. Peace to ranks and the sexist bank. Hey yo, it's like that. Hey yo, it's like that. We got a him, now you never get the mic back. Hey yo, it's like that. Hey yo, it's like that. We got a him, now you never get the mic back. Mic back, 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 mic back.
get nice, shoot dice, skip the small talk, sign advance the boardwalk, collect the properties and profit, expand and make dough. Yo, slide past
Yo,
go.
check the drama as the saga starts to unfold, to advance and pass go and get the pot of gold in the Mediterranean. Met this fly lady and she had two lovers, the rich Parker brothers on the run from the IRS for income tax. After this heist, son, we sitting on stacks in this new community, looking for the treasure chest. Took a wrong left turn, get yo, nevertheless, it's my fault, kid. We ended up on Baltic off course, but still we ain't taking a loss. There he go, reading at the railroad in his Porsche, waiting for his brother to come in on the iron horse.
Can it be so simple? Playing in my rental on Oriental Avenue, passing through Connecticut. Got to get to Vermont just to visit Matt Life in the clink. I'm back for stolen mix and snatching
at
links.
St. Charles Place, let me check Digger and Master Ace and the INC. They own electric company. Next is the state of Virginia, where I'm a don and got mad skills like Shaquan. At the train station, we waiting for my Pennsylvania connect to come through and show us love and respect. Don't even take aim, cause he's a saint like James. And when you're done with the body, burn him in the flame.
Sipping Hennessy on Tennessee with having peace. He scot free, asked me to walk to New York Avenue. Back two chicks who wish for stats and free parking. We seen Lou Diamond with Tony Stark, then some kid tried to buck me on Kentucky. Some gang named Chance with bandanas, so I ran to Indiana. Illinois and his boys held me down and got my back patty. Yes, I'm just cool like that. Hey, yo, get nice, shoot dice, skip the small talk, sign advance the boardwalk, collect the properties and profit, expand and make yo, stop that, stop it.
Setting it off, letting it off, 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 setting it off, letting it off. Let 'em have it now, what? Give it to 'em now, let 'em have it now, what? Give it to 'em now, let 'em have it now, what? Give it to 'em now, let 'em have it now, what? Let 'em have it. Hey yo, I'm serious, I'm not the type to joke a lot, dressed in all black, never seen in polka dots. No other right rhymes like these, I'm cool as a light breeze, I'm playing rappers out like strike these, I'm smoother than velvet, my lyrics are well writ. You saying else this and else that, get off L. I don't roll with books, I only roll with live guys, and we do drive-bys and 325 eyes. I had beef with the thief named Randolph, now he's in the casket dressed up with his hands crossed. So you better leave L alone before I reach out and touch you, but not with a telephone. Do I'm the brother that you never even thought of beating, black, white, or Puerto Rican. I'm gonna slaughter each and every crab MC that runs up. When a battle comes up, give me 2 thumbs up. Setting it off, letting it off, setting it off, letting it off.
Crucial Rhythms, 88.7 FM, WLUW.org. The time is about to be 11 o'clock. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. If it's coming a little staticky, WLUW.org. Yo, DJ System 4, what do we tell them to do?
Tune in. And we're going to go down the song list. The time is 11 o'clock.
Definitely, hit them off.
You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. The last track we did play was Big L, Let 'Em Have It L. Cellar Dwellers, Advanced to Boardwalk. Another Cellar Dwellers, We Got It Hemmed. ODB with Snakes. Prodigy with his second album produced by Alchemist.
Yeah.
And that was Nickel and a Nail.
Nickel and a Nail.
Nickel and a Nail. Cellar Dwellers again with Land of the Lost, Eazy-E, Nobody Move, Nobody Gets Hurt, and these are all the anniversary mix. Digital Underground with Freaks in the Industry before that. Busta Rhymes with It's a Party. Gangstar with JFK to LAX.
And right now what's playing is also EMC with Winds of Change. Big ups to our past guest, which was Master Ace and Wordsworth, so part of the EMC crew. So what was next after that?
The first break, we got a chance to listen to Big L, All Black, Eazy-E, Boys in the Hood, Nonfiction with Black Helicopters, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, Parents Just Don't Understand, Fat Lip, What's Up Fat Lip.
And I snuck in Nightmare on Elm Street from that one too.
We got a Blueprint track with Sippin' on a 40, Eazy-E with Real G's, Ghostface Killer with Kilo, another Ghostface Killer with Whippy with a Strap, and before that, 2 DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince cuts, Nightmare on the Street and Time to Chill.
All right, so let's get back into the mix and we'll keep you posted on what's happening. And we're going to give our acknowledgement to our listeners. Right now, I just want to big ups off the top of my head to Taynot, Lil Epic, and as well to Miss Saigon and everybody else tuning in. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Big ups my parents, my girl, and rest in peace Nipsey Hussle.
And big ups to Laval Green and all the CGT members and Joey Africa as well. I see you guys tuning in, and DJ Surge as well. So with that being said, let's get back into the mix.
I love rap music, I spit it from the heart. I did it a lot of years, been in it from the start. As time has gone by, to whom it may concern, I paid close attention, let me tell you what I learned. Today and tomorrow's a reflection of the past. Life's like a cycle, and nothing ever lasts. And being that we human, we forced to play the game. The more things change, it seems the more they stay the same.
From MJ to Usher, from Hef D to Bone Crusher, hip-hop culture, new school to old lovers, Soul Brothers, James Brown to Pete Rock, Timbo's, 5411 Reeboks, Jordan to Brian, try to triumph. The winds of change all revolves around science. From Walkman to iPods, long as I'm breathing, game changes like the earth with the seasons.
From summer to fall, from winter to spring, from gold roast to platinum, chains and rings, Coleco and television, Atari to PS3, from Game Boy to PSP, Beta to DVD, tape to CD, plasma and LCD, from black and white TV. Everyday life's destined to change forever, but some things are never better than their predecessors. Come on.
Real shit.
I dropped the mic and never choked up.
Real shit.
I dropped the mic and never choked up.
Focus. It's real shit.
I dropped the mic and never choked up.
Focus on the MCs a little bit.
I dropped the mic and never choked up.
Turn it up.
I dropped the mic and never choked up.
Hey yo, Premier, these niggas trying to bite your feel. They boom, boom, back. Don't even sound real. We strapped with AKs that crack like old mics from Radio Shack. We flow tight till the day we go back to the S. Bless all the dope spitting MCs who left. While I'm here, I'll be the best. Yes, y'all. Bumpy to this track with a vest, y'all. I hear them old ass flows stuck doing classics, and your new shit sound like your old shit. Let a scholar hip you into some new scholastics. Young singing saying bump spit the dope-ish. I'm like Sly from Family Stone. My microphone's the focus. Real MCs notice, but you sell out. You wanna be something that you're not. You wanna be rowdy, but you're not. You wanna be outy, but you shot. Down on the ground, screaming, but you're not. You're not a gangster, not a thug, not a killer, not a rapper, not a love. You get from any one of us. Stay the fuck away from me. You shit made MC. You come around me and I'll feel punk ass up. Word out, just stay away from me.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that energy that make you break your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I can't reckon that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some good. Man, charge now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, I leash I lead. Watch me knock you out like Apollo Creed. Body blows, busting your shit, making you bleed. Just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just greed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed.
here. Do the mobile dance, my do the left, I see you. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you break your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking shit down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Oscar rhymes always headlines the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat's cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving bloodstains and residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to move around, you get bruised. Now I got you gas on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, don't excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you break your neck. I got you all in check.
Party people all around the town. It's the ODB, kid. What's coming through your area? And I'm gonna tell you one time, you gon' love this.
I'm the one man army, ain't showing. I never been tooken out. I keep MCs looking out. I drop signs like Crosby dropping babies. Enough to make a look go crazy. In the G building, taking all types of medicines. Cause you thought you were better than a son. I keep planets in orbit while I be coming with deeper and more enough to make you break and shake your rock today. Rhyme good as the tasty cake makes. This style I'm mastered in. You catching headaches, what? You need aspirin? This type of pain you couldn't even kill with Midol. What? Round gets sprayed with Lysol in your face like a can of mace, baby. Is it burning? Well, see now you learning how. I don't even like your profile. It's like blow. Bad styles I seen and heard. No one knows. You forget. Be quiet as cat. Now you know nothing. Before you know a whole blood clot lot. You don't wanna get A lot of MCs came to my showdown and watched me put your low down. As you can go below zero, without a doubt I never been taken out by a nigga who couldn't figure, yo, by a nigga who couldn't figure, yo, by a nigga who couldn't figure how to pull a gun trigger. Get out of here! When they get too close to the utmost, when I got stacks that'll attack any whack host, introducing your name. My hip hop drops on your head like rain, and when it rain, it pours up my rhymes hardcore. That's why I give you more of the raw. Telling that I got will rock the spot. MCs, I'll be burning hot. Whoa, ho, ho. Let me like slow up with the flow. If I move too quick, oh, you just won't know. I'm homicidal when you're into the target. Get up, act like a pig, try to hold. So I take sound quick, the mics I'm had in my. You can if you wanna step to my mouth, red. Bow, 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 blown to death. You got shot, cause you knock. Who's there? Another hard rock. Slacking on your back, cause raw's what you lack. You wanna react? Bring it on back. Yeah, shame with you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn, so shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard. Brooklyn, so shame on you when you stepped up to the old dirty bastard.
Thank you, mama, for everything that you've done. Living in the slum, single mom, and you raised a son. I wanna thank you for the sacrifice. For a lot of kids in the hood, life wasn't half as nice. You used to take me out to Coney Island. I don't recall many tears, I remember only smiling. I wanna thank you for the education, the college tuition and all the lights preparation. I used to think it was the worst day when you said I had to leave by my 21st birthday. I didn't get it then, I understand now. All is good, you boys a grown man now. I got a plan now, and I'm fine, look. And all my things couldn't fit into this rhyme book. I ain't gonna wait until you can't say it back to tell you that I love you on the track. I love you.
Made me strong like you. Wipe the tears when I cry. Lick your fingers, wipe the cold from my eyes. I'm your baby. Taught me to stand on my own, but couldn't show me some of the things that I ain't know. You let me go.
Motherfucker, move back. I pursue rap at the pace of a new jack. It's miscellaneous numbers and shoe stack. Bruise rap I deliver for the hungry and underprivileged. Something different from these hollering, grunting niggas. This is business strictly. Step to my business is risky, especially when you was bitches missy. Back to back LPs that sound the same. I surround the game with a 4-pounded brainstorm to make niggas dance in the rain. Scared to take a chance in the game. Used to break dance, it's a shame. What money do to a nigga brain? If he loses his soul, what did a nigga gain? Doing it, yeah, doing it, yeah. Yeah, I am doing it, doing it. I am doing it, C-O-double-L-O. To the end, do it. I am doing it, C-O-double-L-O. Listen to the end,
so we lose, sick and tired. Every day you know how we do. The crew, come on, we having mad fun. Niggas know me from day one. Lifestyles of the rich and shameless. Niggas violating, they will end up nameless.
Yo, rap, bring me along. I know Spig got my back, freaky toss off the charm. Give 1, 2 for my man, pretty new. As I bless the rest of my New York City crew. As we continue to bring you the flavor, representing LB from the cradle to the grave. Now how's that? One time for your mind. When what I write down the line, give sight to the blind. I'm coming through with my clip. What you gonna do when shit gets thick? Is you gonna start your running and riding? Is you gonna start your slipping and sliding? Man, I thought you had this game in the snag. How you would feel with real niggas in your back? Mr. Cheeks, freaky top, freaky to the new niggas big like steak.
It's about to be on. Talk my shit. I'm about to bust. Underground street, and bump beat came. What you knocking in your tank deck? That's my property. Unknown forces think they stopping me. Here's some information. I'm God's child. Meat, bones, blood, and veins. And I bust till I cake mix mud and brains. Someday I may be punished for the shit that I do. So crack the gates of hell. I might slide through, but I ain't staying. I need to pay a visit to the man that took my baby brother from the palm of my hand. I'm a menace to the public, like too many bees, overcome by rappers who pop too many trees. So I stand out like a white cop in Harlem with 2 rusty means. That's what I call them. I'm a giant in a field of mice with cortex and spikes, giving R&B rap and shit dark life. You wanna dance with an underground puffy without nothing around me that might wanna bust me? Sometimes I'm like a white man, don't trust me. Sometimes I'm like a black man, thinking like a white man. All you thinking disgust me. Who you are, I don't care who you are. I'm the round nigga check down here, square who you are. You want drama, you can get it. And Premier's down with it, baby. There's not a problem that I
Deja, hazy ways, my blaze and arrow. The race that range from Asia way to Rio de Janeiro. A crazy crave, look, today's the day that in a major way I make it say, oh look, he saved the day and also paved the way. Rubbing my knees like razor blades today and days away from now. Okay, I'm like a laser ray, keeping the stage aflame. In dangerous ways, dropping the phrase that pays all day the same affair. But ageless ways, a cagey great displays, no hate this ain't a game. Days away, that's if you came to play, you'll all behave insane. After we change the game, it won't remain the same. So make your days and play this tape in your Camaro. Amazing Deja, Deja, hazy ways, my blades and arrow.
If I die, I'ma only come back. Yo, I'm saying if you think that you can step to me wrong, don't even waste your time. Waste your time. 1, 2, 3, we gon' turn it out and make it rock to the beat and then scream and shout. Cause when we get you with this shit we got here, we gonna blow your mind. Blow your mind. Yo, keep it moving like this, keep it moving like that. If I die, I'ma only come back. Yo, I'm saying if you think that you can step to me wrong, don't even waste your time. Waste your time. You niggas talk then abandon ship. Nick talks, then they abandon ship. Nick talks, then they abandon ship. Nick talks, then they abandon ship.
I ate off like the assassin, now I'm blasting, I'm taking over. Stick you for your blue Range Rover. I told ya, Rampage a real live soldier. Been in the game since the age of 13. A microphone fiend, so I'm gonna see my P.O. It's August the 1st, so I guess I'm a Leo. My P.O. look like Vanessa Del Rio. She pull my rap sheet just like Neo Geo.
I always roll through the forest just like a brontosaurus. Born in the month of May, so my sign is Taurus. Kick you in your face like my name was Chuck Norris. Make you sing my chorus, rock to the beat and then turn into a walrus. You remain nameless, my victory remains flawless. Acting like you out, but I know you really harmless. While your time is coming, I'll make the facts regardless.
Many wanna know when the rent return. Yo, I'm getting phone calls from that Howard Stern. He wants to know about my flip mode clip. The way we get down and bust. LP after LP, we make G's. I run up in your gates and take you for your key. I'm not lying or joking, you get broken, dead and Flatbush, back to road with no pin.
People always asking me, how your shit be selling? For making guaranteed to bust your melon. Police brought me up on charges like I was a felon. There was no telling, when I was striking, have you swelling? Cruising in my land, watch the police how they be gelling. Lock you up for days and got a little ass smelling. Yo, you best believe there ain't no time for dwelling. If you ain't making noise, you need to kill them. Yeah. What? We gon' turn it out and make it rock to the beat and just scream and shout. This we got here, we gonna blow your mind. Yeah. Oh. This. Yeah. Oh. This.
The time is 10:21.
1121.
1121. My bad. Big ups to who's in the house with us.
Gloria
dude?
Oropeza.
My mom's.
Sergio Olmos. Big ups, Jory Norman.
606. This Tuesday.
Nick Salsa.
This Tuesday we have a show coming up at also part of the Hip Hop Project. That will be in the house this Tuesday as part of the 606 open mic. I'll be performing myself. 2011 West North Avenue. Debuting Strangers in Space with Akbar. I'm trying to rush through this mix so we can get that premiere too. So who's
Ricardo Aguilera, RJ Baker, Joey Africa, Jay Napik, Lavelle Green, Rebecca Armendariz, Michael Bledsoe, Miriam Griffith, and Mark Nicholas Johnson.
A lot of team dedicated in the house. Big ups to DJ Third Rail and Tow Truck. 12 midnight to 5 in the morning for more hip hop. Tune around in your dials. So with that being said, let's get back into this mix. DJ System 4, what do we tell them to do?
Stay tuned.
Good shit.
Young cats serving bags on 10 speeds. I guess money does grow on trees. Kush, Gans, throwing rigs. Drop a few crumbs for the hoes that beg. You better learn the game, know the ledge. Dudes around here put holes in heads. You got cash to blow. Dog got Ziploc bags of snow. And those that keep working swole. Pop them hoes like birth control. The whole game's buy and sell. Keep the clientele high as hell. Some dudes jump in and try and fail. Get locked up until all the hustlers.
I'm a big brother.
The young boys round
I only want friends again, I gotta keep it tight. I'm a big brother. I only want friends again, I gotta keep it tight. I'm a big brother. I only want friends again, I gotta keep it tight. With my big brother. I only want friends again, I gotta keep it tight. With my big brother. Bumpy knuckles. Gonna ride on these against my pickin'. Turn up the mics. Yeah, let's get crazy. And what? Turn up the mics. Y'all be singing trash, this crazy. Check it out. I'm nasty. If handcuff snitches, feed they nuts. The pit bulls been playing more business. Got some stuff on leashes, walking on all fours. Have them eating from dog bowls, petting their heads, cause they love playing that role. They sexy in bed, smoking bud, I'm out of control, which death on the feds. Cup spills with Grey Goose, watching snuff films, laughing with out that weird patent leather with spikes. My cheddar is right, Miami Beach playing it low. St. Bart's, rent a house in the boat, 200 down on my throat. That's only half of what my wife ice calls. Phone call, hearing another boss got his life lost. Well, wiping sand off of my toes. Read a book called Catcher in the Rye. I chose some Bob Marley, then I plotted a scheme to make me and Bump Nuts more rich. Then I got me a team, he got him a team. We trying to buy G4s with missile launchers. Tired of walking around with beef with our pistols on us. C4's better, I'm calling up some B-more killers to come and bleed you. Show us the sun's in the sky, you'll surely die. You washed up the people. Your money ain't as long as mine, you dumb and you foul. Who you trying to squeeze? Old as Alzheimer's disease. We the new breed, again, turn up the mics.
Talk about it, be about it.
Holla at somebody real.
Turn out the lights.
Bump Knuckles, Godson, did right up.
Turn up the mics.
Talk about it, be about it.
Ruthless gangster definition, villain. Fish unlocked and he's stealing. So call the police, cause that's all you can do. But who'll get away without leaving a clue? Keep the snitch control like a neighborhood cheap, but referred to as a walk-in thief. They say he's a bad influence for the kids on the block, while the fuck they blaming him. He's the one that they jock. Keep that big in the line, whoever comes with his rhyme. And before you come with him, you gotta come with his nine. Not scared to pull the trigger on a punk ass. Again, whoop his ass as he's bigger. Size on me, he's from the old school fool. He's a villain from the streets and he's supposed to rule. Not saying he's a bitch, but he's down for mine. He was put on the streets to keep living in line. Never giving a fuck, never jealous of me, because I know that he's a nigga that you want to be. He can't help it, he's a snitch, but he don't hold his back. He's a gangster black and he's about to attack.
Cause I'm a ruthless villain, go challenge up. Don't come in my face, popping no kind of jump. Easy control, and if you press your luck, I'll smoke you like that and won't give a f.
Just trying to get your attention so you can take a look at this invention. Now peep these, I got some more in my jacket.
Man, what are these, condoms?
Sex packets. It's like a pill, you can either chew it up or like an Alka-Seltzer. Dissolve it in a cup. And get this, see the girl on the cover? You black out, and she becomes your lover.
You're tripping.
No, I'm serious, these are authentic.
Yeah, well I don't take hallucinogenics.
Wrong again, my man, this is way more real. But since you know everything, I'll make someone else a deal. Packets, got them packets.
I'm the ultimate, and that's all I can say. I sat down for about 8 hours today, trying to figure out the proper description of me. And I came to the decision that there's no one syllable or phrase that can adequately describe this new craze. But I'll sum it up in one sentence, let's see. Okay, I've got it. All praise me, yo. That's about the size of it. I know it sounds kinda strange, doesn't it? But when we're on the stage, you know you can't resist.
I'll do a little something like this. Hit it!
There's not a minute to spare. There's not a minute to spare.
Don't worry.
There's not a minute to spare.
Don't worry.
Gone. Now I dialed 911 a long time ago. Don't you see how late they react?
yakking. They only come and they come when they wanna. So get the more truck and then bomb the corner. They don't care cause they stay paid anyway. They treat you like an ace that can't be betrayed. I know you stumble with no use people. If your life is on the line, then you're day to day. Latecomers with the latecomers stretcher, that's a body bag in disguise, y'all, I'll bet ya. I call them body snatchers cause they come to fetch you with a North Passy ambulance just to dissect ya. The other thing cause they swing amputation. Lose your arms, your legs, and them is compilation. I can prove it till you watch the rotation. It all adds up to a full situation. So get up and get down. 911 is joking your town. Get up and get down.
That you would grab me, undermine me, and backstab me, but I can see clearly now the rain is gone, the pain is gone, but what you did was still wrong. There was a few times I needed your support, but you tried to play me like an indoor sport, like racquetball, tennis, pool, whatever. All I know is that you attempted to be clever. Nevertheless, cleverness can't impress, cause now you've been exposed like a person undressed, and I can see through you, cause I'm the guru. And what you gonna do when I start to step to you? Cause when I pay you back, I'll be hurting you, and this ain't no threat, so take it personal.
Yo, man, I don't think they heard you. Why don't you tell them what your name is?
My name is Easy, yeah, this is true. Keeping your attention is what I'm gonna do. Hardcore, yo, I can never be soft. Ask them am I deaf and they say the boy goes off. Building up momentum with a touch of my rhyme. Suckers stay away because, yo, they know the time. Quiet on the seconds, I'm about to begin. And if you didn't hear me, boy, I tell you again, my name is Easy, or just call me E. But it doesn't really matter to me, cause I'm the same person, whether serious or rehearsing. I just gotta keep cursing. But this is for the radio, so I better chill. They won't play it if I get ill, but I'm like that, and that's an actual fact. Because the street is where my heart is at. Yo, I don't do dope, but I'm dope. Not a dope, but I'm doper than anybody who tries to cope with the rhyme I'm displaying and the beat that's playing. Yo, you can try all day and you still won't match up with the ruthless pile. Cause Easy's doing it Compton style. That's the city, and you say you could get some. Yo, it's easier said than done.
Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the boom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do it all. Come on.
are you doing?
Alright.
So easy, tell me, how was your life as a youngster?
Ruthless, my style is a juvenile. Ran with a gang, slanged in the meanwhile banking. I specialize in ganking whites, Mexican brothers and others daily. It's all about coming up, making sure no punks are running up. I'm a gangster having fun, strapped with the gat when I'm walking through Compton. Terrible, I never listened to my mother. It went in one ear and out the other. Ran my gang, sold undercover, call a girl out of name. Yo, I ain't no lover, I'm a pimp, Mac Daddy, looking for the dollar. At 13, I bought a 6'4" Impala, rolling and running from the police. Brother, don't you know you can't trust a thief or thug, convict, hoodlum or criminal. Leave your car open, gang for your stereo, hard and raw, no regard for the law.
Easy E, were you ever caught slipping?
Hell no, just tripping off 8 balls. And girls ain't nothing but female dogs to me. I'm sorry for that verse, it's in my nature. I got a curse. Out anybody getting on my nerves to get beat, ganked, broken, served. So you know who I am, and if you don't like it, I really don't give a damn.
I see. So you're rather violent.
Sometimes.
Okay. What would be the situation when you so-called gang someone?
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 11:40 on the dot. That concludes my mix. I think I blended about 60 songs or 70 songs. Yes, 70 songs.
72 songs.
Yeah, in about an hour and a half. So this is the DJ Olympics for me. Yo, so the time is 11:40. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sun Alliance, broadcasting for the campus of Loyola University. Now we're in the segment with DJ System 4, where he's gonna hit him off with his top 4 picks. Yo, DJ System 4, what you got in line for us?
First track, Reaganomics from the producer B-Leafs from Boston, featuring Elzai, Rascas, Large P, and M-Dot.
All right, let's get into that.
See, it was written, but was never told.
Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion.
See, it was written, but was never told.
Making money, smoking mics like. Making money, smoking. Making money, smoking mics like.
It all stemmed from Reaganomics. That's breaking eggs to make some regular omelets. Reporting overdoses by rich kids who beg for comics while they parents marvel at the DC propaganda. With Nancy Reagan, LA's top commander. That's when Buster Douglas dropped Evander Holyfield. There was a time that white America thought drugs only killed the black folks or made them some funny money. I ain't trying to crack jokes. Some addicts they serve could eject they Cadillac spokes and Brohams. No after school programs. It's crazy how the snowgrams fun at hip hop and the park show jams. It's all Reaganomics.
See, it was written, but was see, it was written, but was never told.
Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion.
See, it was written, but was never told.
Making money, smoking mics like.
Ronnie was a cowboy, California resident, governor, flipped us over, Hollywood actor turned president. To Republicans, he heaven sent. The war on drugs, immigrants, blacks, he just legalized the war on us. No coincidence, the CIA did this shit. Started private prisons, getting rich, ain't that about a devour you? That's what power do. County jail, Bob Barker name on his shower shoes. The price is right, but if you ain't white, the price is your life. Reaganomics, trickle down, brutal economics. Pay less but raise taxes, and they wonder why we slang.
See, it was written, but was never told. Never told.
Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion.
See, it was written, but was never told.
As a kid, so much wish to get that Sega cartridge. Yeah, I'd seal to make the
profits, many dream through gates and projects. I was born into Reaganomics or Reagan's Thomas. Before Isaiah Thomas, this bird didn't pay him homage. Home was stay impoverished, hope was pumped in veins with carnage. The soulless remain in office, controlling the brain of toddlers. TV playing, displaying the slaying. What remains from droppers is less of the training doctors and piano playing authors. For days we stay in slumber, still pray to tainted altars. Kids trained to gain and conquer, same age, they paint by numbers. When it rains, it thunders. False chiefs are named above us. Now it's Trump who operates the cranes and pulls the strings of puppets. It's all Reaganomics.
Never told.
Yo.
Never told.
Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion. Yo.
See, it was written but was never told.
It was a beautiful time. A lot of youth will climb the great heights in the mental by using the mind to make dough. Scientists and mathematicians, mad ambitious with their pots, baggies, and dishes. New York, city breakers, Boston and the Lakers. Wanna stop there? How far you wanna take this? I run with the makers till this day. Still feel gloom when I think of the dismay. I saw through my own two eyes in the glasses the sky. Mad innocent souls was just passing by as a result of Reaganomics. That's when I made the promise to rap on the mic. You know what time it is.
See, it was written but was never told. Never told.
Crime after crime, from drugs to extortion.
See, it was written but was never told.
Making money, smoking mics like. Making money, smoking. Making money, smoking mics like.
Wait it out.
Yo, Crucial Rhythms back in the house again. Want to big ups all our listeners that are in the house with us. That would be Axel Rosa, 3C still in the house with us, Mark Nicholas Johnson, Danny Soto, Miriam Griffin, 606 as well, and the 606 crew, and Lisa Cheese, and Charles Brown always in the house with us. Yo, DJ System 4, what is next?
Mathematic, and this is off his new record, Realism. The song is Painted Thoughts, and it looks like it's going to be coming out the next few months. Just a little preview.
Like that. Let's get it.
This is not for the faint at heart. I'm not yet rated, as I stated. Painted thoughts, overseeing. It's the thoroughbred, moving with that heavy bop. Music strictly for the heads. Yo, this is not for the faint at heart. I'm not yet rated, as I stated. Painted thoughts. Reason being, I'm in my own lane. This human being so freeing. I ain't gon' chill, the super fresh B-boys appear. Yeah, we in here, we ain't geared to get stairs. Spit rare, yo, is there anybody more prepared? I think yeah, it's the opposite of the correct answer. All imposters get cancer from the composite. Virus and hip-hop are spread, contagious from the words I said. Infected when the speakers fed. Masses and the topic math classes. Original capacitors, imitators we clash with. It's thug versus the masters. End up getting your ass kicked, faded to face disaster. My thought process faster, combinations come at ya. Poetic with syllables. Formation original, leave a long-lasting legacy. For me is critical, live and die for my raw flow. Difficult for some to understand, cause they not from the golden era in Toronto. So, walk one, yo, get on board. Like P-Rod with the skateboard, and piece of the guard in the soundboard. My hilltop crew sound off and such. Performing in the clutch, it's me though. You know my steezo, it's my turn, I'm fit to flow. Spit on the microphone to show what I've learned from the best. Not the worst I'm possessed, rocking my verse plus a vet. From down to earth at event, as I disperse topics of consciousness, awareness prepared us for that boom bap, true school rap interference. I don't need no clearance, we knocking down doors, make my appearance. M-A-T-H-E, M-A-T-I-K, word spray like Krylon. My song the dopest, kicks for clicks to try on. Never worried about the latest, I'm striving to be the greatest. Love for the DJs to play this, don't worry about a hiatus, I'm here. Yeah, and I'ma do my thing this year with some thoughts I like to expand, so just stand clear. This is not for the faint of heart. I'm not yet rated, as I stated. Painted thought. Reason being, I'm in my own lane. This human being so freeing. I ain't gon' change. Yeah, this is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, my painted thoughts.
And that was Mathematic with Painted Thoughts. That was the second of the 4 cuts. And the next cut is going to be from DC Producers, The Other Guys.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Let's Get Money.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right, big ups to Mute Star as well. CGT, Mute Star Supremacy. Let's get it.
Yeah, Isaiah get a bag, Mighty Joe get the bag, Rob Cave get the money, long time no cash. After favors and exposure for the quotes, I got a quota, hold a note and call it cash flow and go. Making sure my bank account is Benetton adjacent. All faces, all colors, all denominations. Off to the races, y'all gotta chase it. I just wake up and go and get the yen, the dollar, pound, the euro, shilling, rupee. Go and get the bread, the cheese, the scratch, the guadalupe, the booty. Go and get the platinum, silver, diamonds, emeralds, and rubies. Go and get the motherfucking gold. Golden Empire, state of mind, your business. Trying to get a check with commas, looking like a run on sentence. Getting busy like a come from New York City, bear witness. Green light, go. Brooklyn get the bag, Bronx get the bag, Harlem get the bag, Staten Island get the bag, Upstate get the bag, Long Island get the bag, Queens get the money, long time no cash. And yo, we caught up in the hustle, where we hustle, hip hustle. Where DJ go? Caught up in the hustle, hustle. Caught up in the hustle. Getting busy. Turntablism. Caught up in the hustle where the guns go blast and your funds go fast. Better run your cash since the cost of flossing got you open up your stash, burning up your gas and your tank on low. Better hop out and push now. Go. Jesus ain't get crucified for spreading the Baptist. They strung his black ass up for telling folks not to pay taxes. Martin Luther King ain't get banged till his dream of equality was economical. Go. Same goes for JFK, Elijah Malik, Shabazz, Marcus Garvey, and the Panthers. Those is expensive answers. Cancerous, but I gotta feed my fam with this, so I'm getting all I can of it. Go. Get the bag, I'ma get the bag. Go and get your bag, we should get a bag. They get the bags, get the bags. The DJ get the money, long time no cash. And yo, we caught up in the hustle. DJ's back, and we're out. Hustle. Turntable juggle. Get it.
Other guys.
What's the name of that?
From DC, and that's Let's Get Money.
So that was 3 out of 4 out of DJ System 4's pick. And then I got the premiere of Strangers in Space featuring Akbar after the final cut from DJ System 4. What's the next one?
Chicago's very own is coming from Pugs Adams with A-Rap Music on the beat.
Oh, okay.
And Audacity.
I'll big up Audacity as well. And big up Red Cup Radio as well, because he was on there last time. So let's get that. This is called Iridium Life.
You're now listening to A-Rap Music.
Let's go. Feeling right, sure, nice, sure. Oh, yeah. It's just Iridium life, oh, yo. Yeah. It's just Iridium life, oh, yo. Yeah. Rockin' that, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling right, sure, nice, sure. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling right, sure, nice, sure. Oh, yeah. It's just Iridium life, yo. Oh, yeah. It's just Iridium. I broke a bottle in the booth, yeah, I christened the flow. This man's on fire, Denzel and Christopher. I've been the cleanest on the scene since Zeus saw the Zenith or had the Phoenix. We the new wave, pledge your allegiance. I'm dope, in quotes. Don't believe me, check my results. Good grief, Charles Schultz. What they be doing to music, we live this, we do's it. They're built for the weak like cruise ships. I pummel any beat, I choose it. Any man compete if you slam fam like Bam Bam, Bigelow or Van Dam. Centerfolds with cigarillos. We're rolling in the van and every minute's a moment. Instagram fam, it's Dr. Blouse, thinking science for now. Feeling right, sure, nice, sure. Oh, yeah. It's just Iridium life, oh, yo. Yeah. It's just Iridium life, oh, yo. Yeah. Rockin' that, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling right, sure, nice, sure. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling right, sure, nice, sure. Oh, yeah. It's just Iridium life, yo. Oh, yeah. It's just Iridium. In my element, fresh like y'all never seen it. Black on, like that Jefferson Cleaners. A-Rap Music, loud in the speakers. Where's you on? She said, take me to your leader. The captain, the dreaded Derek Jeter. Call me Batman, Joe Clark and Adidas, reversible bomber jacket, it had them all speechless. Yeah, we on State Street now, come and see us. 77 from the back of the Jersey. We worldwide fly, British Airways to Turkey. Curtsy in the presence of the king now. 7 years and count, who got a better line now? I never dial 9 just to get a line out. I'm like a junkie's nose, how I take your lines out. Notebook paper, that's how I put my lines out. In that order. Yo, flat, we take it out, we take it out, we take it out.
I'm so fresh, baby, you like Iridium all day. Killing them, rocking that, yeah. Got a vibe with me looking so good. Sugar, I'm so fresh, baby, you like Iridium all day. Killing them, rocking that, yeah. Got a vibe with me looking so good. Sugar.
To be without Iridium is to be without God, and to be without God is to be without life. So you need Iridium.
Big up past guests Pugs Adams and Audacity
as well.
Iridium life.
Iridium, I like that. So let's keep it going. So this is the premiere
world premiere
featuring Akbar. The video premiere will also be happening at Subterranean, brought to you by 606 and J-Norm Entertainment. This features Akbar. The video was shot by Rob Goana, or Rob, R-A-W-B, at Cinematic Rob, R-A-W-B. So let's get into this song. I'm excited. It took a long time for this to be manifested, and finally has been manifested off of the Epic 1.0 album that will be available for your listening pleasure soon. But it is also available for your listening pleasure on Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff. All right, let's get into it.
In an orange atmosphere with no trees forming outside, we survived breathing on carbon dioxide way before the time of all humankind. We became immortal beings at the age of 35, taller than humans and possessed more might. We would average in about 22 feet height. We had a technical capacity to travel through the galaxy. Instead of using words, we spoke telepathically with cities like Volgograd and many different others. Our buildings and planets were identified with numbers. Being born in the service was your prime purpose. Some of us protected cities hidden under the surface. We tried to make Jupiter a second sun for energy, but jealousy of weaponry never came to let it be. We paid the penalty for living selfishly, and we started a war that carried on for many centuries. Recklessly, we couldn't escape our own destiny. Genetically, we weren't made to show empathy with enemies. Eventually, we went to new extremities by chemically putting our atmosphere in jeopardy. Desperately, we try to find an exit to this madness, and with the Merkaba, we landed on Atlantis. The ones left abandoned in time shortly vanished, and the ones that left stranded expanded on this planet.
My planet has 3 stars. I even built the pyramids on Mars. Your galaxy's not far from ours, like quasars, with times different and much longer than your days are. Praise due to Allah. My attributes are Gomar Bar, but in the booth, call me AK Bazaar, the fly general who rode the mothership on a routine trip to gather up resources and rare minerals. My atmosphere needed repair. The 3 suns for one planet to share was a lot to bear, and ahead of gold of your land is good.
if I do say so myself. Like Genesis 2:12, this the wheel that Ezekiel saw. I brought books when they needed the law. You dumbed it down, but I'm keeping it raw. 24 billion years ago, he gave a command with the wave of his hand, and we were clear to go. So we took flight, faster than the speed of light, protected by a force field, and that's good to know. Cause as we passed Neptune, we began to swoon, pulled in by an electrical storm, and the force threw us way off course and set off what you could call a big cosmic game, a planetary pinball. First we hit Drake Code and broke off a chip, and my force field captured 4 Vulcan ships. We kept spinning, moving in a clockwise pattern. I touched Titan and left a big ring round Saturn. It all ended in a big crash as we crossed paths. When the first craft hit to split the earth in half, then the second ship hit and hollowed out the center and knocked the planet off its axis and gave you winners. This was once all a mystery, but every 25,000 years the gods reappear to rewrite history. I built a space station on Mars, spitting these bars, drifting through stars with strangers in space, spitting these bars, drifting through stars. This was once all ours.
Yo, taking it back to the ancient times with Strangers in Space. Yo, DJ System 4, any feedback on that?
Man, I like the themes. Akbar's verse is hot, but Epic One's verse is hot.
Both of
World premiere, only
world
here.
Premiere, yep. And so that wraps up things, but we want to give the usual shout outs before we bounce out. The time is 12 o'clock. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Everything fell in line. Yo, DJ System 4, run our usual shout outs, man.
Shout out Greg Tovar, AC Michael, Keter Darker, Brian O. Romero, Gio Rios, Joe Arciaga, John Torado, Dante Coldfront West, Gia Dinky Davis, Taynot, Little Epic, SAK Crew, CGT, DCM,
Sam I Am the MC as well.
Miss Saigon, Nevs, Menace, Anthony Chin, Robin Rock, all our past guests, Shy Rock, Underpaid Productions, LP, El Rasta, Adenar, Yuck, Hip Hop Catacombs, Penny Z, Petty and the Waffle Gang, JB Crazy the Admin, Nick C, Joey Africa, Mute, Greg Tovar, Rare, Rico, Gabe Mendoza and Radio 1, Sunday mornings on WLUW, The Hip Hop Project, Thursdays on WLUW, Third Rail dedicated show, Sundays 12 to 5 after our show. Frank Cali, Gosh Marcelo, the Estrada family, Ken G, Charles Brown, Rich Harris, Kenneth Coney, Tim Lang, Rick 3C, Zakir, Berto, Juice, Renegades of Funk, Gloria, Edgar, Buna and Laura out in Seattle, Michael Bledsoe, Def Rock, Cruz, Rick and Oscar, Michael Perrin, Infinite Evol, Seymour, Brell, Dennis Michael, Jules CMW, and Hui, rest in peace to show to
Kaiser, Soul, Heck, Defty, Gnome, and Derm, CGT Crew.
Thanks for listening to Chicago. How we end the show?
What up? Peace, y'all. Peace. Have a good week.